Well, it turned out to be a pretty nice day across southeast Texas. We started out with a lot of clouds this morning, cleared out some this afternoon. That allowed temperatures to warm into the lower to mid 70s. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network over in Lake Charles also reporting 70 degrees. You see the breaks in the clouds and the black colors here. Clouds still trying to fill back in. So I think it's just temporary, and unfortunately those clouds will fill back in later tonight. So we'll start off Easter Sunday morning, kind of like this morning. A lot of clouds, then some clearing in the afternoon. Rain chances, well, they're pretty small. Nothing expected for Easter Sundays. That's good. And only a 10 to 20% coverage expected Monday through Wednesday. So overall, a pretty dry forecast, and we could use some dry weather coming up over the next several days. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s across Texas, 73 up in the Texas Panhandle, and you can see the clouds working in from the west. These are mainly high clouds across western Texas. Weak high pressure at the surface will keep those cool nights going. In fact, it looks like lows will be in the 50s, not only tonight, but also the next several nights. But believe it or not, 58 is the actual normal low temperature for this time of the year. So be in the 50s the next several nights, 70s the next several afternoons, with some clouds in the morning and partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. Now, what we're watching over the next few days for a little bit of a chance of rain early next week will come in the upper atmosphere. This is in the 15 to 20,000 foot range in the atmosphere. Notice a trough beginning to develop and work into Texas. You can see some upper level disturbances beginning to come in from the northwest as early as Monday afternoon. These will continue into Tuesday and Wednesday, just little disturbances coming in from the north. Notice an area of low pressure in the upper atmosphere develops right overhead. But the good news for us is we don't have a lot of moisture associated with it. We'll show you that coming up here in just a moment. In fact, precipitation, not a whole lot, maybe a 10 to 20% coverage coming up for Monday. Now, as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, of course, we have the upper low over us. So in response to that upper low, low pressure may try to develop into the Gulf of Mexico at the surface to our south. But even better news, this will be moving on off to the north and eventually northeast. And that'll keep us on the dry side at Wednesday afternoon, south of New Orleans, all the precipitation to our east. So we're in good shape here. And it'll be a pretty good rainmaker, though, for eastern Louisiana on over toward the Florida Panhandle. We'll be on the dry side of the upper low and the possible surface low. In fact, here's a look at moisture. Of course, we're pretty dry tonight. Notice just a little bit in place, not much. Tomorrow, on even into Monday, and we'll give it that 20% coverage Monday. See a little bit of moisture increase there, a little disturbance there. So a few widely scattered showers possible Monday. But notice as we head into Tuesday and even on into Wednesday, drier air works in from the northeast. So just not going to be a lot of showers next week, and I don't think anyone will complain with the rains we've had over the past few days. In fact, here's a look at rainfall totals now through next Wednesday, less than 1/10 of an inch, and that's what we like to see, especially after the rain we've had the last few days, some 3-4 inch rains and some spots. Futurecast tonight, we have some breaks in the clouds now. The clouds will be filling back in overnight, kind of cool again, some upper 50s in a few spots for lows to around 60. We'll drop to the mid to upper 50s in the morning, almost a repeat of this morning. Easter Sunday morning, we start out with a lot of clouds, and the clouds will break some in the afternoon. We should get well into the 70s again for highs for your Sunday afternoon. So pretty good looking forecast coming up over the next day or so before we have those slight rain chances returning as we showed you on Monday. Marine forecast, not a bad one. We'll have winds out of the northeast up to about 15 knots. Water temperature 68 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy again. We'll be cooling down at 50s. You'll need a light jacket coming up later tonight and tomorrow morning. Easter Sunday looks good. Some clouds early, partly sunny, and highs in the mid 70s. And your 10-day forecast, there's that chance of rain Monday, Tuesday. It's not a big chance, but a few widely scattered little showers possible at 20%, 10% Wednesday, and we'll dry out. Then it looks like a better chance of rain next weekend as another cool front moves in at that time.
All right, it's going to be pretty good tomorrow. Good enough.
Not bad.
Yeah. We're talking with Patrick yesterday about the Peeps, Kerry. You like Peeps?
I do. They're full of sugar, but I like them.
I'll stick to the chocolate bunnies myself. Not a big Peeps guy, but, you know, candy on Easter. Any Easter plans tomorrow? Any Easter?
Not a big plan. I'll be here with you working, but you got to have the chocolate, though.
Yeah, a little chocolate
Reese's,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Good time to treat yourself. Sounds good.
That's right.
All right,